Hey guys, welcome to the Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 5 of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. And before we start, I just want to say, this discussion review is pretty much what I discussed, what I thought was cool, what I enjoyed, what I saw in the episode. I may not analyze everything completely correct, but this is more of a video where we can talk about it. That's why it's a discussion. So if I miss something and don't analyze it, comment below, and then we could talk about it in the comments. I love learning more things, guys. It's always fun to learn. If I miss something, I'm like, oh, thanks. I may have not seen that, or maybe I saw something that you didn't see. That's what this is, guys. A discussion between us. So yeah, and let's get on to the episode. So the episode starts off with pretty much Kiritsugu and talking to Shido, and it's pretty interesting. He's talking about how when he was younger, he wanted to be a hero of justice, and of course, if you watch Fate Zero, a lot of things. It's kind of justice, but kind of not really. But he can't be one anymore. But that was his dream. So Shido pretty much says that he's gonna complete his dream for him, and since he's young, he could still do it. Not like Kiritsu, who's an adult already. So he could be a hero of justice, and that's pretty much why you see Shido how he is, now today. He's always trying to be a hero. He's always trying to do the right thing, and protect everyone. And pretty much that was the beginning of the episode. After that, we pretty much see the normal. They're going Shido's going to school. Saber at first, Saber's like she wants to go with him because it may have been safe yesterday, but it doesn't mean it's safe today. But of course, Shido keeps insisting she doesn't. There's a lot of people at school. He'll be fine. So she stays at home. And of course, if he needs her, he can use a command seal as an emergency to call her there. So pretty much he goes to school. You can tell immediately when he sees Ren is mad because of course, before she's all like, the next time we see each other, we're gonna be enemies, and stuff like that. And he's not there with his servant at all or anything. So, yeah, but pretty much blah blah blah. It seems that the girl who's leader of the archery club is missing. The sensei comes in to talk to Issei and tell him that the girl is still missing, and he even looks at Shido like, what the heck? Like they still got that kind of thing. Like they're looking at each other. Something going on between them. Well, Shido obviously doesn't know, but he's looking at him like like he knows something. I don't know. But yeah, all of a sudden everyone leaves. Of course, Shido's asking around at first too. He's asking Sakura what's up with Shinji, because Shinji was the last person seen with her before, but Shinji's missing now. I mean, he's at home sick, I guess. He never came to school, and even asked some of her friends where she is, but she's at home sick. So we're wondering what's going on. And then everyone's gone from the school, and Rin is there, and she starts a fight with Shido. So we get a fight, pretty cool fight too. Well, kind of. It's pretty much really one-sided. Rin chasing him, shooting at him, while Shido's like pretty much just running away until he gets in the classroom, and he does the only spell he can do, of course, strengthening stuff. So he strengthens the desk, and it barely holds out against her onslaught. And he strengthens I think it was a part of the desk to fight against her. Pretty much, not a smart idea, it seems like. But all of a sudden, in the middle of their fight, a scream. Like, who was that? So Shido goes to run, and it's a girl. She's hurt, and it seems that she was pretty much drained, and she's gonna die if no one can do anything. So Rin, of course, uses her gem to stabilize her, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I don't know, some invisible object comes, but Shido blocks it, and all of a sudden you see a little bit, and it's like a chain kind of thing stuck in his arm, and then it disappears. And of course, Ren is like, "Oh my gosh, you're bleeding," and all that kind of stuff. But Shido goes into the forest to go find who it was. And I'm thinking, oh man, that is a dumb idea. Why would you go in there alone? And then all of a sudden, yep, it's a servant. What servant? Don't know yet. So that's pretty interesting. She's like stealthy and stuff, going all over the place, like zoom, zoom, going invisible and coming at him. And at first, he's like, "Oh, you pretty much don't pack a punch like other servants. You're pretty much weaker." And all of a sudden, she was pretty much toying with him all along. And like I said before, that chain thing that was in his arm, it was still in his arm. It was just invisible, and he gets hanged onto the tree. And right when she's about to kill him, Rin comes and saves the day, and the servant disappears. So pretty much, since he protected, saved Rin, Rin owes him again. So she's like, come to my house and she'll, bandage him up and stuff. And so when they get to the house, they finally talk, and there's a new mage. He's finally, making his move, and she tells him, let's make a temporary truce, a ceasefire, for now, and until they fight this mage and defeat him. So now Rin and Shido are teamed up together, and we get to see a little bit of the tsundere Rin, when Shido tries to, like, hey, let's shake hands, and stuff like that. And we get a little bit of insight of how, different they were both raised, and Shido, how Shido's dad thinks differently, and how he was more of a father to Shido than a mage, while Rin's dad was more of a mage than a father to her. And just the way they were raised and brought up, how she pretty much like she has to devote herself, her life to being a mage and everything, while Shido has a choice and stuff. And that's what at first it seems like she's getting mad, obviously, but she doesn't want to show it, pride maybe, or just doesn't want to tell him. And pretty much that's the end of the episode. It was a really good episode. I liked it. And as I said, this is my point of view, what I thought, what I liked, what I saw. So if you guys have anything to say, this is a discussion, guys. Comment below what I missed, if I missed anything. Comment below what you thought, was cool about the episode. And if you have a question for me, then comment that below as well. Because, guys, I love to, comment and discuss. More of this is a discussion. So I like to, talk with you about, what happened in the episode. If I missed anything, I want to know, because I really love this anime. I really want to know what's going on. If I missed something, that's bad. And I hope I helped you, maybe, if you missed something, or if I emphasized something you're like, oh yeah, that's true. So I hope you guys enjoyed this discussion and review. Until next week's episode, guys, see ya.